and stars collide. Heartbeats racing on this ride. Whispers echo through the air. Angels guide you if you dare. Cosmic patterns pointing clear. Futures written, ticking near. Hands of fate are cold but kind. The astral lovers intertwine. As the angels what they see. Love and tarot holding keys. Through the zodiac will fly. Charting path.
Bum, 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 bum.
Almighty morning. Hi Jess, welcome in. What was the question? Did it stop for you? Did the music stop for you even for a second or two?
No, you mean during the whole song?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, because it did for me, and it's like, is that me or is that just checking? Just
Hey,
checking.
Victor, love your damn selves. Welcome in, and you are, wow, right on time.
Yeah.
Jess is excited.
Yes. You know, it would be very nice for you to meet Miss Jess. I mean, being in the same town and you can't even get to know each other.
We've tried several times. Every time we do, somebody gets sick in her house.
You know what?
Probably beneficial not to.
I would do it on a surprise. That's what I would do. I would surprise her because, yeah, you know, she's going to be very excited, especially tomorrow. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Wade.
Cherry Blossom, Kimby. Wonderful. I want to see some of you folks on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's every time I talk about that. We had, I think we were done in an hour last week.
Oh, wow.
It was like, where is everybody? So hopefully this week will be better. Usually, you know, we're full, but the last week was not. Hey, Kevin.
Hello, Kevin. Missed you last night. Missed everybody last night, even though we had a good time. It would have been nice to have you guys in there too. Yes, and we will. Don has started to put up the link to the Zoom instead of sending out emails. So if you didn't get it,
I always click the old one.
Yeah, I do too. No, he had done that in 2 of his lives. So might do it tonight, and then of course Thursday morning. But I'm going to start putting the link in too on hopefully Tuesday mornings so that everybody has it and can come in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Pam, we missed you too. I know. Oh, morning, ladies. No reading, at work, listening, and in and out. And she's in real estate, so she's got to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have private reading. Let me get how's the astrology report? We haven't talked about that this morning.
Oh man, it is heavy this week. Very long, so long that I broke it.
Did you freeze?
Huh?
You just froze for a second.
So did you. It's a long one. I'll warn everybody, but you really need to hear it because so much is happening right now. It's so long that I actually, they put Tuesday and Wednesday together, so I put that on Sunday's group. So we're going to start with tomorrow because there is so much Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that's all I could fit into this one.
Okay.
It is huge. We have, I'll just give you a sample here. Mars starting to converse with Saturn and Uranus. Venus, the most courageous, innovative, and productive. Um, it's kind of like the let's do whatever we need to get done energy. It's just the pathway between Aries and Pisces is like a highway right now. They are just going like this. It's so busy, and that just amplifies this energy and big, huge stuff. I might as well just start it. Do we have a lot of people? Should I go ahead or
We have
not?
8 that I know of.
Mhm. Yeah, true. How many of you are out there just monitoring? Just say hi. That's all. You don't have
or,
to say anything else.
or even just post a heart or a smiley face or something. You don't even
Mhm.
have to say a word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start so we don't lose people. We're going to start with tomorrow. Okay. For some of you, you may start feeling the weekend energy tomorrow. Mars and the gang start to get ready to have this big conversation. But what happens first on Thursday is that we're going to, at 11:26 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, come into the next void, of course. And that's going to go all the way till 3:50 p.m. Mountain Standard. So you got 5 hours almost. So make sure you're ready for that. Time to rest. With the moon void, of course, um, we'll have a square to Mercury. So this tells me that the signature of at least the beginning portion of this particular void, of course, may be under a bit of tension. You're going to figure, hey, Mr. Don, something out. Like there's been a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, and maybe you've been scattered, you've been all over the place in some way, and you're trying to sort it all out. But you're going over the information that you already have. It's not necessarily new information. The thing I would say too is that when the moon squares against Mercury, we do need to watch our mouths. Zip it, folks. Be careful of your words because sometimes when you're feeling, what you're feeling is what you say, and the head and the heart are not in the same place. So those words don't come out in the right way. They're taking the wrong path. And where it is taken, it's like I think about it as fake news. So, what you say, when you say something to your spouse and it comes out wrong, just say it's fake news. I don't know if that'll work, but okay. There's no real evidence of that excepted lights of fire that already kicked the ball rolling. Okay. So just be mindful. Wow, you're just kind of um, freezing and freezing and freezing. Be mindful. And if you're mindful, bite your tongue. Now, later in the day, after we get to 3:50 p.m., we're going to see the moon coming into the vibration of Cancer. So now we're going to come back to a bit of an emotional softness. The moon is very comfortable. It's his domicile in the vibration of Cancer. And we move from this place of mental being up in the head in Gemini and talking about everything. Um, Now the conversation is going back to how are you feeling? I'm actually feeling a bit more maternal or paternal, whatever your case may be. I want to nurture, I want to take care of things. I'm moving from the space of I need to be really logical about this and more into the space of I need to be emotionally nourished. My nose, it just, I want to nourish myself. I want to be nurtured and nourished in this particular way. And that will take us through the rest of the day tomorrow. So if you do get up on Thursday and maybe it feels foggy or off kilter, or you're just like, what is this void of course? It doesn't last forever. But being in the void of course time can be a head game. So be careful. Okay. If you feel like you're spiraling down, get somebody to reflect back to you. Okay. Talk to someone. Let's see. By the afternoon, you're like, I don't know where I was. I need to have some soup and pay my rent. I have paid my mortgage, so I'm going to be at home tonight enjoying all the walls I just paid for. And I'm going to have my soup and my snacks and be warm and feeling secure in the home. Now, Friday. Okay, here's the list. Here we go. Down to the players of the game. We've got Saturn in a sextile to Uranus, Mars in a sextile to Uranus, Mars also going into a trine with Saturn. And then we're going to also have a first quarter moon. Just a little busy. Busy day Friday, we get constructive. We are doing things, the energy in our communities and globally. I think you will really see it ramped up. Now, as Mars, Saturn, and Uranus come together, they are working together in this team, which is funny because under a different connection, they don't necessarily play well with each other. All of them are willing to take a stand and stand on business about whatever and not necessarily feel as comfortable. But with them together, we get the benefits of progress plus discipline plus breakthrough and innovation altogether. An old system in your life, new ideas about how to do something different. Well, today they can talk to each other and you can get something done. How to use this energy, start something new. It doesn't have to be that you're starting a brand new project, but it's something that was already here. And you've needed to take some action or some steps around it. And it's going to have steps you're going to take and are going to be about long-term value. Steps toward it. On this day, you step toward it. If you have a conflict that is presenting itself to you, pick a strategy. What's the strategy around it? Something needs to be mapped out at the beginning. Where are we trying to end up? Because of the emotions, excuse me, things are popping up on my computer here. Things are going to come up in the middle, but if we're coming back to here's where we are, pointing to the land at the end, it's a way that even in your relationships, you can apply a strategy. So what's the conflict or the tension here? And throughout the weekend that's coming up, you can go, okay, hold on. What's the strategy of how we're going to get to whatever the end goal is? Is it business? Is it around money? Is it around a relationship? Is it at the gym? What is it for you? Now, the other thing I would say here, because Saturn is involved, and whenever Saturn goes, Saturn wants a commitment. Okay, Saturn is not a one-night stand here. Unless you end up having a baby or getting a disease, Saturn wants a commitment. So commit to whatever project, commit to whatever you're taking, what you didn't like that. Maybe it's a project that you're going to be unfolding. Maybe it's boundaries you're just holding, boundaries with people, places, and things in your life. And you're like, I need to have courage and clarity to hold the boundary and to understand why I would be committing to it. That is the energy. So productive now. Then we're going to come into a space of the first quarter moon in Cancer. And you guys know, like, I love the first quarter time because it's a reminder that we're in a cycle and that this cycle started back on July 5th of 2024. So what were you planting? Your seeds of intention. Now, this would have been at 14 degrees of Cancer in your chart. So, of course, pull it out, take a look. What is that? 14 degrees. That's almost the point of my sun, which is at 19 degrees. Not quite conjunct, but really close. So, what were you starting? What seeds did you plant? Were you asking for this vibration, for this event to come to light? Now, as we are here at the first quarter, what's going to happen is that people, places, and things that do not match this vibration of what you asked to come into your life, even things within yourself, are going to start to fall out so quickly that it will blow your eyelashes off. Now, my suggestion at the first quarter time is to remember two things. One, this is a time where you are in action. You are in action and building. You are building and going forward. This is not the time for you to reach your hands out of the boat and try to grab or hold on to these things that are falling away from you. That is the universe doing the heavy lifting. That is the universe weeding the garden for you. You stay on track with the forward building. But because this first quarter moon is in that vibration of Cancer, what I think we're called to remember here, especially after having Mars, not after, it is Mars retrograde through here, and then come back through here, because Mars is going back and forth, or Mercury's going back and forth. They're all going back and forth. And then the emotional truth has to be part of what you're building in your future. Forward movement. It has to be part of the equation. If you leave your heart behind in what you're trying to build and move towards, it will crumble. Your heart has to be in what you're doing. So if you're doing and you're working on something, or you have been and your heart hasn't really been in it, and it starts to fall away, the first instinct is fear. We get afraid, right? We go, oh my God, this is changing. What am I to do without it? Instead, take a deep breath. Let the universe take what needs to go, and then reevaluate. Where is your heart actually at? You have a space now. Whatever your heart is calling for is the direction that you're going to be the most successful. So it's a day of this productive energy, and it's going to require some really bold action, places for you to say no to something so that you can say yes to something else, saying yes to your future now. Because this is happening in cycle, we're going to come back to this when we get to January 3rd of 2026. We are going to see that we are coming back into the full moon time. We're going to check in and celebrate whatever you've built. And also, we're going to pivot and rearrange anything that needs it and start to let go. You're going to choose in that January energy to let it go. because you're okay. I don't need that. I've seen it. It's done. I built it. What can I do? So it's not the universe necessarily doing that heavy lifting. You're going to choose to surrender these things and celebrate what you built. Now, here's the road I will commit to continuing going on, and I will finish the cycle October of 2026. So remember, you are in a cycle. This is a building time. Let's do it. Now, on Saturday, today is April 5th. I highly suggest you put a big circle around it because I'm calling that this is a get your life together day. We have got the cosmic team of Mars, Saturn, Uranus in good company with one another. We have also got Venus and Mars coming into a beautiful conversation. They will tighten that up as we get towards Sunday. But this is the day where you have all this productivity. And I think it's the day across the globe we will see action actually happening. And that's because the beginning of the day, we're going to have a void of course moon. We're going to rest from 3:54 p.m. to let things settle. And then right behind that, we're going to see the moon move into Leo. Now, this is big cat country. Say it with your chest out and proud. I'll be expressing myself, folks. We're going to see the signature of expression going on. So in this space where is very different than how we started the week with all that grounding energy. Now we're alive and we're moving. It's pumping and jumping. So I think we're going to see a lot of movement, a lot of creativity. We're going to see a lot of places where I'm not willing to keep quiet anymore, right? I'm here to get things done. I am not dimming my light, not 1 ounce. I am here for all of it now. A celebration of your aliveness. This could be the project you've been working on. This can be a protest. We're not standing for this anymore. Whatever it is, Saturday, Sunday, massively energized. Now, I'm going to stop for a moment and remind everybody that this weekend on Saturday is the march towards the state capitals. Just putting that out there. Now, on Sunday, we're going to see that we've got the sun in Jupiter in a sextile to each other. It's always interesting when the sun and Jupiter come together because it's optimistic. And besides being optimistic, it's big. It's really big energy. So, first of all, I want to see it from the perspective of just being wonderfully and joyfully infused. There is a joy, a joyousness. Something in the world has made the world feel joyful and expanded in some way. But it's also big. It's like that moment in The Lion King where Mufasa says, anything the light touches, that is ours. That is a sun, Jupiter kind of energy. If the light is touching it, it is going to be expanding on that day. And then right behind that, we will see that the Venus retrograde and Mars coming into that light together, trying the lovers. Add some sweetness. They add desire. They add some ease to whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're taking on. One thing I think is helpful as Venus retrograde and Mars come together here is that because Venus is retrograde, she's in review. So do I really value that? How am I really doing with that? Where am I at? Where am I soft? Where am I at ease? Where am I attracting? Remember, Venus attracts. Do not go hustle something. But Mars is also in this conversation with Saturn and Uranus. So, all of these things that you're creating and attracting this day are coming with a massive sense of maturity. And I like that. You're reconnecting to your old desires and really looking at them and going, okay, do I really value this? Was this like my desire for love or money or whatever your desire was? It needs more than just passion behind it. It needs emotional connection. It needs practice. It needs discipline. It needs truth. So I think it's a beautiful aspect, but it helps in all of the productivity that's going on for us to come at it in a very mature and much more easy way because Venus is not a hustle planet. Venus says, I have set the value, I have set the tone. Come to me. So here's a great example. If you've been feeling like I'm really clear about this, what I want in my relationship, then we get here and you're like, yeah, that's the truth. That is exactly what I want. So now I'm going to consciously and emotionally participate in calling it towards me. I'm going to take the actions that are in alignment with a person who values that, who has the self worth, who has the practices, who has the discipline to actually start letting it come to me. You set the honey pot and let the bees come to it. And that is how this energy works. And that's very different than some of the other energetic containers we've been in, where it's like do, 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 do. This is Venus retrograde in a trine to Mars. It does have a shadow side. It can and could be really overindulgent and prideful. So, this is going to be an energy just to pay attention to because there's a difference between letting something come to me and attracting it to me. Being the people pleaser and then manipulating people or circumstances into giving me what I want. They are very different. So it's going to be an interesting energy, but the vibe is sacred. There is a good reconnection. There's a lot of harmony that's available with this in a very mature way. So this week starts out calm. And then I think we come into some real courageous construction that will get us to the other side. The vision is coming into reality with that Neptune in Aries. So we are here and the building has begun. By the time we get to Sunday, I hope you're saying, yes, it's working. I see it. I see where to take this. I see where to go now. And I see how to let this come to me. And that this is actually the things that are getting a little bit easier, I hope. On Sunday, I will let you know what's happening Sunday. Okay? Does that make sense, or do you have questions?
Sounds good to me. There were a few questions in here. Jess is putting her head in a hole like she's
An ostrich?
ostrich too hard. I might have ostrich too hard.
Oh,
So
don't do that. What else?
into anyone's energy but yours because, yeah. Thank you, Jess. She's letting people know. Okay.
Mhm.
And she's going to be posting. Miss Jess will be posting on her channel. So Jess has a channel now.
Oh, Jess has a channel. She didn't tell me.
I I mean I'm reading this going, I'm gonna start posting to my channel, and it's like, whoa.
Oh,
Yep, here it goes.
she started finally. Yay.
More confidence. Good. Hey, you
Wonderful.
got this, girl. You should know that
Yeah,
by now.
you are so good at this. You
Hey,
just need
Doc. Welcome
confidence.
in.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. I'm going to turn this fan off. I'm cold now.
It's only 80 something outside, but she's cold.
I turned the air conditioner on because it was that.
Okay.
But I'm upstairs and the fan was going.
Sun.
So,
Okay, good. All right.
how
Getting all these questions in. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, I forgot what hilarious thing Mr. Kevin posted earlier. It was just, yeah.
Mm.
I tried to post it so you could see it, but you're busy.
Oh, well, I was trying to stay focused and I was seeing all this stuff on the side and I was
Yeah.
wanting
Didn't
to
mean
get
to. Yeah, I mean, I should shut it down when you're doing that, but it helps me to
oh,
see who's coming up and everything.
sure.
And if I miss it.
Oh,
Because last week, um, with Scott and well, before Scott, so it was the week before. I couldn't see any Facebook posts, and then last week with you and Sarah, I couldn't see any Facebook posts. So I'm glad that I have this up now. So I'm seeing that yes, everybody is
you're seeing it?
coming up.
Otherwise, I'll check.
Yeah, no, it looks good now, but
Oh,
last week because I was chatting on the Facebook, but you guys weren't seeing it. So then I went to YouTube and we could see
hmm.
everybody. So
Yeah. And, everything was looking good
yeah,
on the.
cancer baby. And Nova, welcome in, Nova McKenna. I hope you're doing well. We missed you yesterday. I hope you're doing well with all the stuff you've got going on. Yes, we are doing readings today. If you see, please post your question in your zodiac sign because we were doing the astrology report first. And now that that's done, then we're going to start on the questions. And oops, where'd she go? She's back. That was quick. Hold on a second. There you go. What was that?
I don't know what happened. It
Oh,
just,
okay. You popped out and popped back in.
yeah.
Oh, this was one earlier from Jess, so I like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just gotta. Hopefully, you'll surprise them this weekend.
I don't know if I should do that.
I meant at a decent time of the. You know what I'm saying. No, 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 Doc. Please remove your birthday. We don't do
Okay,
birthdays.
don't
You
do
need to
that.
get rid of it. All you had to do was 710. I think you already did that.
You're
There's somebody else in
I
here
like
that's
that.
710.
Just put cancer in there.
Yeah. So, hey, Nova, weren't you 710 too? So we've got sisters here.
We
Um,
did.
okay. And
Who
now
else?
I've got all these questions popping up. Hold on a minute. Let me go back to what I already had. Cherry Blossom. Okay, you just popped your question in.
Man, why am I so?
Dang. All right. Angel 292. Everybody's popping in their question. I already had a bunch of
A big list
people
already?
on the list, and then you got your question in. Okay. So Cherry Blossom was the first one to ask and everything. We have birthday twins in chat. Yes, we have
What
birthday
does
twins.
spirit want me to know about my love life? Will I
Uh,
meet my life partner this year? Okay. Angels, spirit guides. Cherry Blossom would like to know, is she going to meet her life partner this year? I got to know.
That's exactly what I had at first. It's not this year.
Okay, let's see what spirit wants you to know about your love life. Angels, what can you tell me about Cherry Blossom and love for her greatest and highest good, please?
Yeah.
If you felt, okay, Cherry Blossom is Cancer. All right. They're saying to be patient. There will be success and you will move forward with it. You just need to be patient. Cherry Blossom. You're supposed to work on your spiritual journey.
Susie's here. She didn't get the notice.
Okay. Okay, what I heard is to possibly find a charity that you can volunteer at. Do you know a Capricorn? Cherry Blossom. Who's the Capricorn? And is there a Sagittarius or Taurus in your life? Do we have an answer?
Not that I know of. Hold on. I gotta go back.
Okay.
Nope. I'm in the right spot.
Okay.
Nothing yet. Cherry Blossom, are you still here?
Yeah, really.
It's quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. What happened?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
right.
Angel 292. You're on the list. As long as you didn't get one on Sunday, you're good. But you just came in, so we've got people ahead of you. If Cherry Blossom is here. Okay. There. No, I don't. There she is.
No Capricorn, huh? Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get a clarification. Angels, and I have more information about that, please.
Sorry, somebody said something funny.
They want you to work on your shadow side. And they want you to do it really hard. Thank you, angels. Ooh. See, if you get all that done, This is what they have for you. New love. So you've got to put the work in first, is what they're telling you. All right. And you are a Cancer, right? This is on the bottom of the deck. That's you, the Chariot. So if we need to review, you need to be patient, okay, in order to get success. Work on your spiritual journey. Find a charity to volunteer at, find a passion. You need to work on your shadow side really hard. You get all that done, and you've got love coming.
Yeah.
So, Spirit's been real clear on what you need to do. Get it done, and then you get the prize.
Yeah. And patience was the first word
Yeah.
that came to my head too. So I wrote that down immediately. So this is patience, but patience with yourself and with the universe, because you're not doing the work right currently. You're not doing the work. So you can't expect a line at your front door of people to meet you if you don't get out and go meet people. The volunteer, when she said volunteer, I saw you smiling out at, it's like an auditorium or they're saying cafeteria, like in a elementary school or something. But you're helping people out, whether it's a soup kitchen or whatever your passion is to help people. And I don't know if you do any art, but they're showing me you're helping people, children, with artwork, or just sitting down with them and helping them with paints and crayons and helping them express themselves. So I don't know if that's a passion you have, but definitely, you can do this. But you've got to get out and do the work, like Bonnie said. If you're not doing the work, you're gonna stay with you. You look after your parents. Um, do you get them out of the house, or do they stay? Are you the only caretaker, and you've isolated yourself in the house with them? Because there are programs. I don't know if you're in the United States. I only think that you might be, but there's programs to
Respite.
help people get out with seniors, and you could ride in the van with them to adult daycare stuff and do things there. Because I'm like I said, I see you out there smiling and helping, and maybe I'm seeing children. But remember, when people get older, they have a tendency to revert back to their childhood, and showing them their passion again could be your passion as well.
Also could be that, putting the parents into a daycare setting and then going to the school allows you to do something different, so
Yes,
you don't get that burnout.
right. Because caregivers do get burned out easily after a while because the burden is on them.
And see if there's a respite care area
Yeah.
close to you.
Yeah. And if you don't, like she said, if there isn't one close to you, you might be able to have somebody come in for the respite care, so you can take time out and do what you're passionate about. They live in their home. I just help around the house, do shopping appointments. But what do you do for you? I live in my own home. Okay.
Got to fill your own cup.
Yeah. What have you been doing for you? And I know they want me to say tell you that we know that there's no resentment here because you're doing what you need to do. But you've got to take time for you, please. For all of our sakes, take time for you. Didn't want to distract, but this came to me. Oops, sorry. And I couldn't leave without saying, Cherry Blossom, if you focus on you, and that shadow body spoke on, what you seek will find you. Just know that.
Uh-huh.
I think it's spelled differently. Respite. That could be the right spelling. I'm not sure. I think it's
No, it's T.
ITE.
Yeah.
Respite care is very important. Be, oh, I like that, BC. Thank you. Be childlike again. Let that inner child out to play. Exactly, exactly. Okay, thank you. And I hope that helps. And remember, you're most important. I'm going to start doing stuff for myself. Yeah,
No, not going to.
going to start. I am working on things for me. This is my time. Isn't there a song? It's my
Yeah,
time.
that's old.
Hey, we're all young.
That was from an old movie with, oh God, what's his name? He was he was the guy in Jaws. I'm trying to think of his name now. Siri, give me the cast of Jaws. Okay.
And doctor, didn't you tell
Richard
us that?
Dreyfuss. That's
Oh,
what.
Dreyfus, yeah. Oh, he was
And I
hilarious.
think the movie was called My Girl.
My girl, my
No,
girl.
not that. My Girl. Was it My Girl or was it movies? Richard Dreyfuss was it?
What was I going to say? Doctor, I thought you said your birthday was July 10th because that's not Aries and that's not Libra. Just saying. We know that's Cancer. So you've got to decide. We don't want your birth date on there.
Movies Richard Dreyfuss was in.
What didn't I say? Anyway, all right. I hope that helps you, and I'm so excited for you. Chanley, are you still here? Chanley. Oh, and Kim B. Kim B, and then Chanley. No, please take that off. Oh. Okay, so you did it backwards. That's why. We don't want your birthday. We do not want your birthday. You would put 710, and in
10-7.
Western thing, it would have been 10. I mean 10-7. So yeah, you told us Cancer, and now it's Libra. Okay. Yep.
Yep,
No, she was
that was
just
some of it.
doing it different. Yeah, it does. Thank you. Okay. Chanley, or Kimby and Chanley. I don't know if we've got that big of a delay today or what.
Hmm.
Jess is pretty. There's
Kim
Kimby.
B is here.
Kimby is in the
All right,
house.
Kim B.
I'm finding your thing. There it is.
All right, Kim B is Scorpio. I would appreciate any message. Okay, Kim, I love these coming. Angels, I'm talking to Kim B. What message for her greatest and highest good place? Message for Kim B, please. Whoa, okay. Are you kind of worn out, Kim? They're saying you need to get grounded. Um, get your life in balance and get some rest. Hmm. Okay. All right. They say you're focusing on regrets too much. And there's some pain that happened. Did you lose somebody, or this feels familiar? Not too worn out. Okay, well, that's good. Did you lose someone, or maybe lose a job or a friendship? There was something very painful. Something, maybe you walked away from something or someone. Did you walk away from a love? Anything else for Kimby, please? Thank you, angels. Now they're telling me that you're up at night, have some anxiety. You've had some losses. Okay. All right. Um, are you having issues with anxiety right now? Having insomnia, up at night? Maybe that's why they're telling you. Deaths and okay, that's that. All right. And that's the regret. Okay. You are just ending a cycle. Is there something that you're in conflict, someone you're in conflict with, or feeling competitive with? Yeah. What Scorpio? They were Scorpio, weren't they? Okay. Oh, okay. That's probably why they're saying get some rest. Hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. No competition. What about conflict? Because there's something, or maybe this is going to occur. There's a Gemini that may be coming into your life later. And there's the happily ever after card. But there may be there's unconditional love here. Yeah, see? Okay. Uh-huh. All right, bottom of the deck, we have unconditional love represents Cancer, can also represent Scorpio. And we have new love coming in. And there it is, happily ever after. I'm going to stop with that. Hello, your turn.
Sorry, I put myself on mute because making too much noise over here. Um, the first thing that came out was "It's Now or Never." Now I know that is an old Elvis song. However, you're not singing it to anybody but yourself. A lot of these songs that come out, um, like "Build Me Up, Buttercup" and stuff like that, it's kind of a negative song, but you're not singing it to somebody else. Sing it to yourself. Build myself up. You know, unconditional love for yourself is number one. And that's what I'm trying to say. But sing this to yourself. But definitely, I got that rest, and I feel that you need a huge hug right now. I mean, a huge hug. So please believe me when I'm telling you I'm sending you unconditional love and a spiritual hug. So I know you said that someone passed. I feel that this person was very close to you and that you're trying to get through it. You were expecting it, but it's not that. It's never easy, as I know. Um, but you know, this is your turn. It's your turn to be you and to let everything go that no longer serves. I I bless and release what does not bring me peace. I bless and release what no longer serves me. Please use whatever affirmations you can to help yourself up. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sending love, and I'm feeling it coming back. So thank you so much. New love. Yeah, that's what she's asking you. New love.
Yeah, I asked. I said, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Ah, I feel so much better. Careful adding your bark scammers looking for you. Yeah. I Doc, I understand that you used the wrong format. Please remove that.
Delete it.
Again, October 7th is the format that I sent you so you could see that October 7th is um, is a Libra. Okay. So you put Aries and it's nowhere near that. And we don't do Vedic, so we're not trying to be strange. We do
Even
Western.
even
Hmm?
Vedic wouldn't be Aries.
Well, that's what she said. So I
Mm.
have no idea what she's talking about, but we've got this now. It's okay, Doc. We'll get to you when we can. All righty. Chanley, are you still here? Thank you, Kim, and lots of love to you, kid. And it's a lot of warmth. Okay, Chanley's here, and Kim B is done. Nova McKenna, I think you were next. Yep, Cancer baby.
I can't,
Okay.
baby, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now hers is July 10th, 7/10, not 10/7.
Okay. And
Okay,
what did
but
she
hmm? Good.
what did she want to know?
That will what will be will be. Spirit is always there. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. But remember, what will be, or what you choose will be.
Yeah.
Okay? You have choices. Be wise or wounded. Okay. Okay. We're looking for Chanley, Nova McKenna, and who else I got? Susie, did you need anything today? Miss Susie. We've got a few others. What's Vedic?
McKenna, it's another type of astrology. Um, how to explain it? They believe that everything is fixed, that nothing moves instead of what we see. It's just a different way of doing it, is all it is.
Yeah. And it's more Eastern type of astrology, specifically. Hold on a minute.
It's an old Indian's.
Sorry. Didn't realize I had noises around here. Okay. Specifically Indian, right?
Mhm.
From India.
Ancient, old, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Nova's the first one to pop in. We still haven't seen Chanley. Hello, Miss Wendy. Anything? I'm curious. Okay. I never had a reading.
Hmm?
I've seen you before, Nova. Not just on Tuesdays. So it's okay. You got it.
Okay, so we're ready to do. Okay.
Yeah. Miss Nova. We're still looking for Chanley, but it's Nova's turn.
Angels, Nova McKenna. For her greatest and highest good, please. Nova McKenna. Thank you, angels. Wow, first card out. Sun card. That's pretty good. I probably should quit. Uh-huh. And she's Cancer. Cancer just came out. Do you have a Leo in your life? They haven't answered yet. Okay, the question was, do you know a Leo? Do you have a Leo in your life? They want you to, what? You need to be a little more decisive with your passion and creativity, confidence. Wow, spirit is heavy. Haven't heard a word, huh? Nova McKenna.
She was here. Let's see.
Yeah. Leo or Pisces? Do you know a Leo or Pisces?
Oh, here she is. Oops, where'd she go? I just had it. There it is. There it goes.
She doesn't know. Okay.
Maybe my nieces.
Nieces.
Do you know their birthday? Just the day and the month and the day, please.
That's okay. That's okay. Have you felt like you're stuck? You have hmm, your guides have been holding you back for something, and I'm trying to figure out what. There's going to be a lot of success coming at you. It has to do with something you created, some maybe a project or art, something like that. Whatever it is, it's creative. Yes, on the Pisces. Okay. Last card, Nova. Hmm. Do you have a tendency to overthink things? They're showing me that.
This came
Almost.
before that question.
What?
This answer came before that question.
Okay. Um, they're saying that you overthink almost to an extreme, a real extreme. And they want you to be frugal for some reason. March 5th and 9th. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know what March 5th and 9th
Nieces are August.
and September. So that's Leo. And
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, then those people showed up in your reading. The success with the creativity. After that is all about overthinking. You know you're being held back, but you don't know why. Neither do I. But I'm not seeing movement forward. I see success, but I see you overthinking to almost to an extreme.
Yeah.
You really need to pull that back.
Flowing.
Last card, please. Okay. They're saying use your intuition more. Okay. What do you have for her?
What I get immediately was buzzing in your head. Um, uh, it's almost like I was going to say a bunch of bees in there, but they said a flock of seagulls in your head. I don't know where that came from. Maybe they want you to watch Jonathan Livingston Seagull. I don't know. But that's what they put in my head. But there's a lot of buzzing, a lot of heaviness with your third eye. So this would be very distinct saying that you are overthinking. Letting things flow, letting things go, letting things flow is what is important for you if you choose to do it. Yes, I know Victor and I do know about your heart problems, and I do feel the apparatus in there. I do feel that. It's very heavy for you right now. And I know that you've gotten so far past things and you're doing so much better than you were even 2 weeks ago, even a month ago. You might not be moving forward, but you are taking the leap and making sure that you're taking care of yourself the best way you can at this moment. And that burden in your heart is heavy, but remember, you're stronger than that. And it's not just your heart itself. You have a heart chakra, You have a high heart chakra. They both are energy centers. You might not know about the high heart chakra that much because not that many people pay attention to it. But that is your divine unconditional love connection. And they work together to strengthen your actual heart. So rely on that. And it, the high heart chakra of yours right now is, want to watch how I'm saying this, is, okay, is preparing to activate very strongly. It's there, it's been working for you, but going to YouTube and looking more on this high heart chakra, understanding more about it, I think will help you strengthen your actual physical heart and your heart chakra to help strengthen you internally right now. Because, like I said, I feel what's going on in there. There's nothing wrong. You are working to get away from it all, and you're going to achieve your goals. You are achieving your goals right now, each step of the way. No more Texas two step. They're saying it's just one step at a time. And this is just internally that you're doing this. Okay. And this is where it needs to be. Your spirituality is strong, but you need to take care of your physical because that's what's most important right now. And thank you for filling up your cup, Miss Bonnie, because that's what you need to do. Nova, is fill up your cup because you are the most important person and you need to take care of you. Okay. Thank you so much. Cut the chains, Nova. Yeah. So, and work on that third eye too, because that'll help you see things a lot better and it'll help connect you to the divine even better. And they're telling me to, if you like blueberries, please get some fresh blueberries and enjoy. That's really good for your third eye, just so you know. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Nova. And I hope you are doing better. Like I said, we didn't hear from you yesterday. Okay. Chanley, I guess, has not returned. Uh, Tehasve, Saxena, something like that.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah.
I have read her before.
It wasn't
I remember the name. I don't
okay.
know if it was last Sunday. Jess will
That's what I
know.
was going to ask. Was it then?
Jess will know.
Okay. She changed her question. Okay.
Fine earring.
And Doc, you're after. Oh, well, no, Susie's next and then Doc. Sorry, Susie.
Angels, we're talking to Hayes. Blah. TS. To Hayes. To Hayesvey.
I
Sazena. Sazena.
want to call TJ.
She
Anyway,
wants to know what's
no,
coming
I'm
in
just being silly.
for her greatest hits. Thank you. Right away.
Sorry.
Is she here?
I'm waiting for a reply. You know the delay. Okay. And then Doctor, Susie, you're next, and then Doctor. So any of you three pop in, please. Every day is a work in progress. Yes, good. But you're so worth it, Nova. You know this.
All
And
right.
then,
TS, are you here?
Doc, are you still here? Susie, are you still here?
Okay, if you didn't get a notification, Susie, what you need to do is unsubscribe from the channel and then resubscribe. For some reason, this happens occasionally with YouTube, and that's what seems to fix it. So push that button to unsubscribe and then push it again. Susie's here.
Yeah, Susie's here.
Is who I'm going to read.
I think she just said highest and greatest, but it's, I thought I grabbed it, but I didn't.
Angels.
Oh, any messages? There it is.
Now we're talking to Susie. Highest and best. What messages do you have for Susie for her highest and greatest good? Susie. That almost went down. Susie, are you kind of reminiscing things right now? Feeling. Julie loves this. Looking in a closet full of clothes, can't find anything to wear. It's like nothing's suiting you.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's your Cancer card right there. Susie, Susie, Susie. Too many cards, sorry. Reflecting, but on move to try and move on from that situation. Okay, that makes sense. So you're still kind of blasé, trying to move past. Susie, what else can you tell me? Susie's greatest. Susie, are you manifesting? What they're telling me is you're not manifesting. Like,
Stagnation. Going down.
okay. What is it that you want to draw into your life? You're trying to push something away. Don't do that. I want you to allow the universe to pull it away from you, because remember, that's what's happening right now. You attract what you want. So I want you to, if you can, make a vision board. What is it that you want in your life? Talk to your guides. Tell them, this is what I want to come in. Attract it. Okay? Don't chase it, but don't do this push away thing. It won't. Just trust it'll fall away. Yeah, I know that.
Here we go. There's the wrong word. The third word is
What?
drop the third word.
Oh, yeah. No, I am.
Bringing love, loving relationships and abundance.
Make those, geez. Do we have a book on that?
I'm going to hit the QR
Affirmation.
code.
And I don't have my mirror thing on.
Yay. Oh, well. Where is it? Where is it?
You
Oh,
need to read the book. If you've already read it again. You've got to write those affirmations out. Say them every day, more than once a day.
and remember, it's available in 4 different formats. So if you don't want to drive around trying to read a book, then pop on the Audible, and I think it's 2 hours and 26 minutes, and you can listen to it all. You can rewind it. You can re-listen to chapter 13, which is all about healing the body with affirmations. And there's whichever one is your favorite. So,
Okay. Susie, we've got the old stuff that we've already talked about. I've told you about the manifesting. If you can get through that, things are going to move. Okay? They're also going to get easier. Ooh, child. And you must use your intuition. And then you're going to have the happily ever after. All right? Chin up. Write
good.
those affirmations out every day. Put them out there. Write out a vision board. If you can't have pictures or something, put down what you want. Tell your guides, this is what I want in my life. Be sure of it and be specific. Okay? Hey there, sweetheart.
And Susie, manifesting, I understand that you feel it hasn't come to you. Okay. It was it was 2 years ago that I started manifesting something. Well, I declared what I wanted. It took over a year before the other party acknowledged it. And once they acknowledged it, then it didn't take long at all. It does take time. So if it's taking a year, it's coming in divine timing. So you can't say what you were working on manifesting didn't come to fruition. It just hasn't come yet because the universe doesn't feel you're ready for it yet, or you haven't done the work for it yet. Whatever the delay, if you truly want it, if it is truly for your highest and greatest good, it will come to you in divine timing.
Angie, you can't change my name. For
No.
ages, you guys have called me the love goddess, or yeah. And now you're saying love guru. I'm not rebranding again. That's a pain in the tush.
Well, Miss Angie, are you doing readings this evening? Okay.
I think she is.
Because you usually say that. Okay. So anything else for Susie right now? It's about you, kid. It's about you.
Ooh.
You're getting a new love interest, so maybe his test tube has been released to the dimension. Okay.
Well, told her, yeah, he's coming in from another dimension.
Oh, cool.
They had to create him in a test tube.
Hey, perfection comes in many different ways. I'm just
That's
saying.
right. That's right.
You're forever the love goddess. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's been a long time. I trust divine timing. Yes, I'm glad you do because I know patience is a virtue and it's difficult to wait, but
Yeah. And the 4-4 portal's going to open in 2 days. Use it for the manifesting. Okay.
and it's already open. It's just not
Yeah.
in full force. But
Right. So
yeah.
start it and do it for the next week.
Yep.
Okay. Focus on
Yeah.
the manifesting. If you really focus, well, I can't say that. Everybody's different.
Yep.
Everybody's different. So,
Okay. I hope that helps you. And hopefully, we'll see you next week. And you can give us an update on how things are going for you. And Dr. P. Dr. P is in the house.
okay.
And it's Dr. P's turn.
And does Dr. P.
These Dr. P's a Libra. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I had to go back.
Lazy spirit messages for me in a career. Okay. Angels, Dr. P wants to know about career. Do we see anything upcoming in the career? Thank you, Angels. You said Libra, right?
Yes.
Okay. Card came out.
Cool.
Dr. P, do you know a Gemini? Whoops.
Hi, Kurtie.
Hmm. Or family? Okay, well, that's the card that just came out about family. You're married, I gather. No, you're not married. Okay. Wow, that lag has really changed.
I was going to
Um,
say, is that answer to that question or that was too quick?
oh, no, that would have been to the Gemini question. Okay, that's fine. No problem with that. Yes, you
Yes.
are married. That's kind of what I thought because I've got this card of a lifetime marriage here, leaving a legacy, so to speak. Ah, okay, you're going to have a new opportunity in career. They're saying to be patient. You're being held back right now, is what they're saying. So be patient. See, patience. New opportunity coming. Be patient. They're holding you. Any other cards here for Dr. P, please? Thank you.
Husband is Gemini.
Husband's Gemini. Okay. And didn't I ask, do you know a Gemini?
Yeah. I think she's getting between the Vedic and the Western zodiac.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's born in February.
born in February?
That would be either Pisces or Aquarius.
Yeah.
So no Gemini.
Hmm.
just a just a zodiac mistranslation.
Yeah. This opportunity that's coming is going to be wonderful. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's abundance. That's movement forward. Last card here for Dr. P, please. Last card. Okay, quit overthinking it, is what they're saying. Just be patient. Yep, you've got a new road to go down. It's going to have something to do with your passion. Use your intuition. All right, I hope that helps. And boom chakalaka, it's your turn.
Okay. What I got immediately was stagnation and anxiety due to the career, the spot in your career that you currently are at. The other thing that they want to emphasize is that to volunteer, whether it's a volunteer at a cat cafe or some other or a rescue center or something, so that you can keep the skills, but mainly to network. And that's what I'm seeing coming for you in your work, or for my upcoming or family. As far as the family, yeah. Volunteer again, because what they're suggesting is a lot of the internal turmoil that you're currently experiencing in your mind, well, between both sides of your mind, left and right brains, is due to overanalyzing, fear, anger, just a bunch of turmoil, emotional turmoil within. So when you volunteer and help other people out, you're going to put all that aside and just do what you need to do at the time. But this will be networking. It'll also help with your family. It'll also help with you getting out of the rut and getting out of the muck and mire that you are currently in your brain. That's what they're sending me right now. And there's a lot of unease in your solar plexus. You're not trusting you. You're not trusting or believing in the process, in the universe, or anything else right now. It's just that you're, turmoil. So hopefully love and healing to you, because needs it. No Geminis were born in January.
No, I
So,
think you've got this all mixed up.
Yeah.
Even Vedic astrology is really close to Western astrology in dates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gemini is June. The middle of June to the middle of July in Vedic.
Oh, Gemini is.
Wait, did I read that wrong? Hang on.
Yeah, I thought so. Is it Cancer? No.
No, middle of. Hang on. What are they saying here?
You said they're close, so I'm going.
They are close, but they're not identical. Yeah, they're because see what is it? We have 12, they have 13.
Right.
So yeah, it gets a little off, and this is a whole month off, but it's still close.
So it's more June than it is January.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, she put January, and I'm going, no, it's got to be closer to
June.
June than January. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's June.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we hope that helps you, but you need to work with you right now and get out of your head a little bit more, get more into what needs to be done.
Try to be very present.
Yeah. Okay, Angel 292, are you still here, dear? Angel 292. Healing and prayers. Yes, to you. Okay, 292. January is Aquarius. Sorry, I had a phone call. Yeah.
Mom, running a little business.
I'm here. 292 is here.
And I started helping her with it early on. There's something that follows that because she's not
Okay.
finished.
I'm trying to find it.
It's a-
So if you have more to put in there, please add to it because that's been a while.
Yeah, that was you're doing a business with your mom.
And you're both Pisces.
Both are Pisces. Oh, okay. Is there some problem with that?
Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. She's here, so we just need a clarification on your question. I sent the message again earlier. Could you send it one more time because it's not.
This lady like spinning the wheel of fortune. It takes forever to find. Okay.
Anyway.
So 292. Angel 292. We're going to go greatest and best, highest and greatest good. Oh, Jess.
Oh,
Business, I'm really. I can't tell you how she feels about it. Ask her. I cannot go in somebody's energy unless they give permission. I can tell you about your life from your energy.
okay. She wants to know if she's going in the right direction. That part.
That's Easter. All right, angels. Angel 292 wants to know, is she going in the right direction with her business? Yep. Got a yes.
And then I'm told that you need to work on a meeting of the minds too. If you're working on it separately, the right hand is not knowing what the left hand is doing. So you're in the right direction. Just communication is the key. Okay, that's what they're saying. Yes, I'm going the right direction with the business. Will it be successful? Yep. But do take time to talk to your mom. I mean, you're doing the right thing. And maybe not just talk to her about the business, but there seems to be a lack of communication going on, and it could be a bump in the road later on. We do communicate. Okay, as long as you're communicating, because communication is the key. And right now with Mercury retrograde, which will be off, and Mercury will be direct on the 21st of April.
Well, Let's
Okay.
change that a little. On April 7th, it will
Yeah.
station and turn direct, but there's a 2-week post shadow,
In-
so nothing is clear until the
Yeah,
21st.
that's what the 21st is.
That's what you were
You can
trying to
breathe
say.
a little bit easier about communications. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Hope that helps you. Thank you for coming in. And I'm glad we got the energies taken care of. Jen M, what was your question, dear? I do see you on here still. Who was next after that? BC. BC, did you have a specific question? I just put you on as soon as we got it. Yeah, we only have time for one last one, most likely. So if BC isn't popping in or doesn't want a reading, then Zach is next. Okay, you're definitely welcome. Angel 292. Okay. BC is not answering. Zach, are you here? One last one. Zach's not popping up. We know Jenna M is popping. It has popped up. So, okay. I don't know if this is the same person. Well, it's got to be the same person.
Jenna M. Can you see a new homecoming? Oh, like you're going to buy a new home?
Sorry, Zach. We got to go with Jenna right now.
Can you see a new home? That can mean a lot of things, Jenna. Are you saying somebody's coming home, or are you wanting to know, are you going to buy a new house, or?
Yeah. Hey, Victor. I'm glad you're still here, Victor.
Not buying, renting. So you're looking for a new place to rent. Is that what it is? And you're wanting to know if it's coming?
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, okay. Mary Jane here. Angels, I'm talking to Jenna M. And they're renting, and she wants to know if she's going to find a new place to live.
I would like to move home.
Oh, I got a big yes. You want to? I got a yes that you're going to find a place to live. Now, do you want me to ask? Is it going to be at home? You want to move home to your hometown? Will Jenna find a place in her hometown to rent?
Hmm. Live.
It's a weak yes.
Oh, same area or near.
Oh, well, that's a yes.
Okay.
But when I focused it down to your hometown, it was a weak
Okay.
yes. Like maybe. Well, good.
Yeah. And I feel a lot of anxiety in your solar plexus. So work on you. Trust yourself. If you can work on your intuition. Yes, there's a very quick, easy exercise. You can use a deck of cards to do it. just regular deck of cards. Doesn't have to be tarot. Doesn't have to be anything else. It's easier if it's just a normal. I mean, I like mine with owls in it. But anyway, you shuffle the cards very well, and you decide which column you're going to put reds in, which column you put blacks in, and you hold up one, close your eyes, whatever. Don't look at the color, and just put it in one of your piles. And then at the end, I mean, really work your intuition and really think of what is the color of that card. And then at the end, take a look at those cards and see how well you did. If you get, one stack's going to be better than the other, obviously. But keep working on it where you get more and more the correct cards. The more you practice, the better you're going to get at it. And it's just what your gut is telling you. It's just simple, and it helps. It really does help. And then you can build from there, and you can come to Tuesday night class. You don't have to know your gifts or anything. You can come just curious. Kevin comes.
Come out. I said the gifts
Yes,
will come out.
yes. So we'd love to have you then 6 to 8 every Tuesday evening. That's Mountain Standard Time. Wonderful. Okay. Love to see you there, because everybody has a lot of gifts. It's just practicing and getting to know what they are. Okay, we're going to go back to Zach real quick, since that didn't take us long. Any directions, advice, or revelation from Spirit?
All right,
I do
angels are
medical
talking.
advice. Oh.
Zach. What? From Spirit as to the origin, root cause of this OCD affliction of mine.
Choice.
All right, angels. We're talking to Zach, and Zach wants to know if you can help him identify the root cause of the OCD affliction. Is there a spiritual root cause for this? I'm not sure the cards are going to tell me this, but I think you need a medical intuitive. I really do. But I'll ask. Angels, what can you tell me for Zach? Thank you. It doesn't really help. The card only said he's looking for clarity. Yeah. Ooh. Is the diagnosis accurate? What they're telling me is some truth is going to come out. Your intuition should help find it. What was his
I don't think he
sign?
gave it to us. What's your zodiac sign, Zach? If Zach's still here.
Oh. Zachary.
Zachariah.
Zachary.
Cancer.
He's there. Yeah. Thank you.
June 25. That's solid enough. Oh, no, we don't need the year. Nope, nope, nope. Get it out of
Don't
there.
put that.
We don't want to see it. There's too many scammers around, dude. Just so you know, you're old enough.
Well, what they're saying is they're showing me that yes, you are looking for clarity and the truth will come out if you use your intuition. It will come to you. That's the best I can do with cards for something like that.
And what I've got is it's in your solar plexus. And it is on the left side. So it's female energy in your solar plexus. There's a lot of mistrust in there. There's a lot of negativity. Also, it pulls up, I mean, equal or younger aged female energy. Oh, wait a minute. There's multiple female energies that aren't close to you currently, or not close to your heart chakra, that are also pulling at your heart chakra. They're away in the outer circles, outer circle of your inner circle. Yeah, anyway, that are pulling the female energy. It's very. They don't want me to use very negative. They want me. These are negative energies that are pulling at your heartstrings. And Victor would tell you to get a hold of Archangel Michael and cut the cords, because these cords have nothing to do with you at this point in your life. You need to cut these cords. Does not mean you're going to sever your ties with these female energies and their energies. Doesn't mean they're female people. Okay. But they're burdening you. They're pulling you down. They're keeping you, these are their words, in stagnation. Cutting the cords will be extremely helpful. Miss Bonnie talked earlier about shadow work. Shadow work is very important. Right now, getting rid of all of this negativity, getting rid of the past, letting the past go, working towards your future. It's almost like your all your left side, all your female energy is about 5 inches lower than your male energy. Your male energy is very good right now. There's no blockage in your giving. Giving hand, that's on your right side. The male energy is nice and smooth right now, but there's turmoil of transition and trauma in your left side. The forgiveness prayer, please post that, Jess, for me. The forgiveness prayer, I call it the forgiveness prayer.
The Ho'oponopono.
Yeah, Ho'oponopono. So hurt when mom passed. Yeah, she kept me. Okay. So this is all on that side. She kept me grounded. But you're letting this pull you down. Instead of rising up like the person she brought up, person she helped you become, you're letting it pull you down. So
Has he finished
no,
grieving?
he hasn't finished grieving yet. Please explain
Okay.
grieving to him.
Yeah, you never finish. But you've got to go through it.
Yeah.
And that means feeling all the emotions. Okay. I don't know how long ago oh, yeah. See, Jess is saying the same thing. Grief comes in waves. When it first happens, you feel like you're drowning in it. Okay. It's hard to even just get a breath. As you get further away from the occurrence of the grief, the waves start to slow down a little bit. They at first will still be the same effect when they hit you, but you're not drowning in it. It's giving you time to catch your breath in between. And it gets slower and slower. If you can imagine putting a baseball in a jar this side, it would barely fit. Okay. That's grief when it happens. But then as you grow, the jar gets bigger. The grief doesn't. Okay. So there becomes more life experience, which helps the grief become smaller. Larry, thank you so much.
Sorry, I was doing something else.
That's okay. You see how the grief doesn't get smaller, the ball doesn't get smaller, ball stays the same, but your life experience around it grows. The waves of grief will come slower and slower, and eventually less intense, less intensity. You never know when they're going to hit. I'll warn you there. You'll never know. It's trying to get me. So I would recommend therapy or a counselor. Grief counselor would be good.
And I'm putting in the prayer just for the fun of it. Even though you put the name of it, I appreciate that. I just want to put it in there. Anyway, thank you. Oops, misspelling, but so hurt when yeah. No, you need to let it go. You need to grieve the way you were meant to grieve. And it kind of reminds me of something that I have been suppressing for many years. And it might sound really stupid, but I have been suppressing my sneezes for as long as I can remember.
Your sneezes?
Yeah, I will not sneeze.
Why?
Because I hold it back. I was doing this because something happened when I was a kid. I must have sneezed over everything. I don't know what happened, but it was a trauma. And then with this last cold that I have, I decided, hey, no, my body has to do things natural. I am not going to suppress my sneezes anymore. It's taken me a while to remember that. every once in a while I'll catch myself holding back again. No, no, got to let it go. Yes, I have a lot of Kleenex with me nowadays. Um, so I'm ready for it. But this is what I'm trying to say, Zach, is you need to let go. You need to, I know you're scared, but
Get
you've
accounts.
got to,
Make sure you've got, because of the diagnosis, make sure you've got somebody that is
with you.
aware of everything that you
Yeah.
can contact if you do spiral too low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get that person set up, and just say, hey, I'm going to let go. I need to do this naturally. And I can't be holding myself back, because if you do, it's only going to cause more problems. And you were wondering what the cause was, and it has nothing to do with medical.
You know, also I want to say, understand, like Victor just said, your mother is with you. She is
Yeah.
right there with you. People that leave this world and transition away don't leave us at all, especially in the beginning. They stay to help us get through the grief. Okay. But she's probably trying to contact you and you're not seeing it. Spirits can contact you in the beginning through electricity. It's really easy for them. So lights flickering, lamps going on and off, stereo or TV turning on or off, any of that can be.
Different smells that would remind you of her,
Yeah, right.
her favorite foods,
Mhm.
songs.
A song that comes on, any of that would be her saying, I'm right here with you.
Yeah.
So, she can still ground you. You just have to have that in your head.
Yeah. But you've got it all bottled up. It's like that diagram, but the ball is so large for you right now, and you're not
Mhm.
letting it move. You're not growing around it. You're just staying stagnant. So hopefully the next wave you'll be able to have people in with you and be ready for it. Thank you so much for coming in, Zach. I'm glad we did get to your reading, because
Mhm.
it's important for everybody to know. Don't hold things back.
Right.
Let things flow, naturally flow. But if you need if you need someone to talk to, and let them know that, hey, I'm going to allow myself to grieve, but I'm afraid. And they'll be there for you. You know they will. Hi. Thank you. Oh, yes. And what is the music we're supposed to be working on today? Hello, Miss Shauna.
Miss
Are you going to
Shauna,
be on tomorrow morning and on Monday? Anyway,
I,
yeah.
I bet she's on tomorrow.
Okay. What was the questions? Oh, yeah. So excited. Oh, yeah. What is the music we're supposed to be doing? All we need is love. Is that the one today?
What the world needs
Needs
now.
now is love, sweet love. Yeah. So that's too bad I can't turn that on here. We'll get a
Yeah.
ding for it. But
Yeah.
please, everybody, start streaming that song and just spreading the love. And anybody who's walking tomorrow, not tomorrow, but on Saturday, to the Capitals,
I
more
think
power
it's
to you.
going to be a major thing.
Yeah. I'm already have my outfit um, picked out. It's going to be very colorful. Put it that way. Very colorful. And when I'm talking color, people, I do my color. Anyway, so
Uh,
hopefully I can get my granddaughter to go walking with us. I have a feeling she'll be the one in the lead. Anyway, so
mhm.
thank God. So
Okay.
anything you doing? Oh yeah, we got to do the church announcements.
Church
So
announcements. Attention, all people.
Okay.
We have a schedule going. Tonight,
Okay.
you're going to see Miss A5 says Angie Lewis and Mr. Don, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. They will be on here approximately 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, but they are very ishy. 6:30, sometimes 7. So if you don't see them at 6, keep checking. They will be there. And if you push the subscribe button on those sites, it will tell you when they come on. All right. Then tomorrow morning, we have Mr. Don again, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, with Miss Shauna Sellers from Naturally Divine Goddess. And they will be doing readings. Then let's see, Friday, we have Scott Underwood and Julie for what is the name of it?
The Gabriel Project.
Still
Mr. Scott will be traveling with an X during Mercury retrograde, people.
Right.
So I will have a substitute in, and that it will be Mr. Kirby, and he is the pins and needles side of things. He is an acupuncturist and very big in Chinese medicine, and he's very good. So very spiritual as well. And he's the one who talked about the Hawaiian prayer. He has been taught by Hawaiians as well. And
at 8 a.m. Is that 8 a.m.?
That's at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Mountain Standard Time. Then on Saturday, we have Miss Susan Grayson. And she is very prompt, punctual, sometimes early. She tries to go on at 10 a.m. Could be 9:45, so pay attention. Hit subscribe again so that you get those notices. Then we have Sunday. We have Psychic Sunday. I will be back on with your favorite, Jess Mercer. Yeah, Miss Jess, who's in the chat. She's amazing. So I've got her.
I just saw her message. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay, Trevor. Just say it.
Oh, geez. So here we are. What Psychic Sunday. And
Yeah.
we come on at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard till 1. So come see us. Again, hit subscribe so they let you know when we come on.
So on Sunday, is there anybody going to be on after you?
I'm not sure. She may. She said she would start back doing that in April.
Okay.
She
It's
just
April.
got back, so it is April, but Angie, if you're in here, tell me if you're going to be on at 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time with Miss Sherry Berry. Hello. I think let's just go with the fact that they will be.
Okay.
And do that. Then we have on Monday, we have the tea time with the Naturally Divine Goddess, Miss Shauna Sellers. And she's on at 10 or 11 a.m.
Ish. 10 to 11-ish start time.
11-ish start time, and that's Eastern time. Then we're on Tuesday, and we have Miss Julie Karen and Claudette with
Claudene.
I'm sorry. Claudene with the Show That Flows.
Yep.
Elevated. There you go. Okay. That's Tuesday, and that is at 9 a.m., I believe.
Well, we try and get it at 8, but it never seems to work that way. So we're ishy these days.
Okay. So between 8 and 9.
Yep.
So tune in, and their show's a little different, but You'll enjoy it. And then we're back to us on Wednesday.
Yes.
And we'll be here like a bad habit.
And somewhere it's 11:11, but not here. Okay. Zach,
It's
just focus on you.
12:11 here.
1:11, Zach says. So that must be in
Eastern
Eastern.
time.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Eastern.
Because you're at 12:11,
Mhm.
right? Okay.
Yep. So Mountain, not,
Eastern
yeah, right.
Daylight Time. So thank you guys for coming in. And Zach, lots of love and healing to you and everyone else who needs it. So thank you guys for coming in. And my new thing is, it's for my granddaughter, Miss Abby. Thank you guys so much. Toronto, Canada. Okay.
Hang in there.
Great time.
You're going to get to be part of us anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right. So when are we moving? Just kidding. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Calling out to the unseen sky. Angels watch as we defy every rule that's been laid down. Seek the light without a sound. Calling